Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Talk about hot cars, man. Maybe one of the nicest cars we have ever had here at Fleming's. 69 Camaro RS SS Pro Touring. A ton of money spent. Somewhere around $140,000 spent on this car, done in 2012. We're even filming this video in 2012, so it is super, super fresh. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to read some of the details off the sheet because I will not be able to remember all of it in there. We also have it printed out too, as well as you can see the video and things like that, and the printed part too. So as we stroll around the car, we have receipts for this. We have pictures of the restoration, and I can only tell you what I've been told, as well as we have receipts and things like that. So I'm passing on all of that, and as I look around it, most everything I can tell you could be verified. So the paint job on the car is sick. I mean, it is sick black paint. And I like to talk about that a lot because the video really shows you what you're getting. So right here, check this out. Look how you can read that thing. You can even see the wrinkles in the plastic bag that's holding the window sticker. I mean, it is really spectacular. And if I'm gonna put my ugly face in there, ooh, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin the video. But anyway, look at that. Just sick. When you start out in this place, you know that somebody who loves paint and things like that is going to spend the money to do the rest of the car. Now, here's something cool about it. What we did was we put on the red stripes, all right, and the modern Camaro decals all around the whole car. The cool thing about it is we didn't drill any holes, and this is not paint. These are vinyl stripes because if you wanted the car all black, just let me know. I'll take everything off the car, or maybe you want to leave the cool emblems on here, and we'll take the stripes off, whatever you want. That's why I didn't want to start drilling and hammering on the car, and I made it so that you could change it back to an all black. Some people love just nothing but a black car, no stripes, no emblems or nothing. Other people like the bling of having some jewelry around it. So this comes with the hood pins on it. I took the hood pins off because we're going to roll the hood up and have you take a look at that. But since we're here, why don't we go ahead and start with the expensive parts of the car. Check out this right here. We got the big bare brake system. Now we're not talking about just slotted rotors, which is right here. We're talking about cross-drilled as well, and they're ventilated, and they're 4-piston calipers wrapped around these Bose 3-piece alloys. This is not a regular cast wheel. This is 3 pieces, so you get the offset just right. So this is nice because it's right at the edge of the fender, and then it's really deep inside too. But you can turn the wheel; it doesn't rub inside there, and you get a lot of extra room. You get some great wheel and tire combination as well. So come here and check this out. Look how much wheel and tire is in here. These are 18 by 12s in the rear and 9-inch wide up front. It's been mini tubbed, so you still have the back seat so you can take your kids or take another couple out or whatever. It has a roll bar in it, but the back part of the roll bar unbolts. We can even actually put a pin in it so that you can swing it in and out so people can get in the back if you want to, or we just take out that one part of it if you don't like it, all right? Big brakes again in here, cross-drilled as well. And you could almost lay inside of here. This is so hot. It's just smoking good looking. But I want you to see this because I want you to see what everyone else is going to see from behind, because this is like the J-Lo of muscle cars. It is so wide from behind. Check this out. Okay, here we are in the back. Check this out, man. It is just steamroller sized tires in there. Springs are moved inboard, coilover suspension, stainless steel gas tank. Just some of the details. Check out this. They moved the gas cap to here, and this is really cool. It's a billet piece. Just twisted like that. It's really nicely done. These are LED taillights. They have a great look. Again, the modern theme of the Camaro and the SS there with the split rear spoiler adds a nice little modern touch, yet it still looks classic. And that's what people love about these cars, man. Then you get this classic look with modern things like the brake system, the suspension system. This one's fuel injected. It's an LS7, and we're going to actually go check that out as well. Okay? All right, I love the grille here. We're talking about the RS Hideaway grille, front spoiler, rear spoiler, all right? And what you're getting is a car that you can drive all the time. Check this out. This is really, really very nice. This is an LS7 built by MTI Racing, aluminum block, aluminum heads, fuel injected, with air conditioning, with power steering, with power 4-wheel big disc brakes, which we talked about, okay? Carbon fiber valve covers, dressed up with the Camaro and the RSS there, billet PCV breather, giant radiator with 2 huge electric fans, okay? Check out this. The suspension's all tubular control arms, as well as is adjustable too. You can raise it for height, you can lower the car, You can change geometry of things. I didn't get the dyno sheet with it, so it comes with the statement saying it's over 700 horsepower. That's a lot of power. I've driven the car and it feels like it's all there, but I didn't have a dyno. But I gotta tell you, this thing is wicked fast down the road. But it has a low rear end gear ratio, as in numerically, so that in 5th gear or 6th gear on the highway, I mean, it's turning like 1,500 RPMs, 1,400 RPMs. It's like really, really low. So if you wanted to, and you wanted even more power, you could put a set of 410 gears in here, even 456s if you wanted, because that's 6-speed. But then it might just be too much for you, and then you'll end up getting pregnant. You'll be birthed a lot of other Camaros. You never know what will happen with that much power and that much acceleration. I've seen it happen. If you don't believe me, ask me. When you're doing Pro Tour, I wanted you to see, if you could, check this out here. Speaker system's all done in a matching package shelf wrapped in the same red leather as the rest of the interior. It looks so beautiful from behind. Lightly tinted glass, okay? And then if you're gonna finish it, you might as well finish it all the way. Matching panels back here, custom made carpets. Right here is kind of cool because this is for a battery tender in case you don't drive it too much, okay? And keep the battery charged for you at all times. But look at the detail back here, man. It's beautiful. Even the inside of the trunk lid is wet sanded and buffed. I mean, you can even see your watch. Look at that. You can see your watch in that. We're in the trunk lid, you guys. Check that out. Okay? And I dig this. This is nice. Just a little bit different. And just a little bit nicer. Okay, as we come inside here, this is copied from the Ferrari Daytona. So it's Ferrari red leather with this Daytona kind of pattern from the early 70s, late 60s. Billet pedals and billet in here. Now, here's the one thing that, that you could add if you wanted to, and that's kind of up to you, is if you wanted to add a console. We can put a console in here, move this to the console, and have the audio right here. You have a full set of gauges. This is Stuart Warner's maximum performance set of gauges. It's a new set. They're really big. They look cool, but they're nice and flat, so they look old school, but they give a kind of a modern look too. Check out these billet AC vents over there. Check out the billet door vent right here. You might say, well, what's the big deal about a billet door vent? Well, let me tell you what the big deal is. The big deal is that it's, you know, it's maybe a $100 vent, so it's not a lot of money. But add up all of this stuff and you can see how these things can get out of control. The audio system with tweeters here, speakers down here, subwoofer and speakers in the back there. Just really nice. Check out this shifter ball too. It's got the red stripes to match the interior here. This custom billet steering wheel with a red wrap to match the rest of the interior. AC controls are right here. The high-end audio systems here for your iPod, satellite CD. Check out this with the LED turn signals. Sorry, anyway, okay? You got that, and you got like the high beam indicators there. You got showing 56 miles on this thing since it was built. It's pretty cool when you think about it. The dash is wrapped in matching leather. The headliner, check this out, you guys, is matched again. Red with the black stripe in here, and then it has this cool racing style mirror which widens the whole area behind you. That's what you would have when you do those things. So it's just really, really nice. Sorry I get rambling on and get excited, man, but you don't imagine the amount of effort it takes to put something together like this. We build cars all the time, and this right here is a lot of time, a lot of expensive parts, and this is the real way to buy a car. You know, I'm not really sure what financially happened to the person who built this car and why it became available for sale before it could really have any miles put on it. And I'm sorry if that did, but it's a benefit to you because the truth of the matter is it'd take you years to build this car and probably 50,000 more than what they want for it. So that's the market value on it. The back seat, man, just check this out too. The back seat is just as beautiful. It's got these extra seat belts here for people in the front if you want them. If not, it has a regular set. Then it has seat belts for the people in the rear right here. And this right here comes out if you don't want it. That way kids or whatever can get in and out all the time. All right? So how about I start it for you so you can hear what it sounds like, because the truth of the matter is, although this car is great looking and it is the right stance and it's wicked, it's got all those great things going for it, it is at the end of the day, the sound that this thing makes is over the top. And this is why you know that this thing is pumping out some serious, serious horsepower. talked about a lot of things today. I'm gonna run down the list if I could, just real quick, so you can remind you of the amount spent on this car to make it that Porsche Ferrari Hunter in cool styling, okay? We're talking about 427 at 700 plus horsepower, okay? This is the 7-liter, all right? And it is built beautifully. It fires right up, it runs great, the AC blows cold. The 6-speed has been upgraded with Viper internals inside of it, so can handle the amount of pressure that you got going there. It's got the a DSE adjustable front subframe, DSE control suspension, coil-over shocks, the Bose wheels, the mini tubs, the $5,000 worth of stereo system in the car. I mean, it just continues to go on. The interior alone was probably $10,000 to $15,000. It's just ridiculous. And I just, you know, LED taillights and la. You can see that if you could ever afford a car anywhere near this, this is not it. You need to be able to afford a car that's $140,000, all right? Because that's what you're gonna spend for a car like this. This car is way less. It is incredible, and you could have a ridiculous amount of fun wheeling this thing down the road. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. Don't delay, call now. This thing's gonna be gone. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000, and we'll find a way to get it in your garage.